Hello everybody. I'm gonna do. Hello Sierra Leone. Hello to everyone. Today is the International Day of a girl child, and I promise say I dey come live for come talk to me girl picking them and me young bobo them, me kings them, me queens and kings them. I say I want to talk to them so that we together we will celebrate the Day of the Girl's Child, the International Day of the Girl Child. Yesterday, I asked Una say, Una send me as many questions as possible for make I go try for see and understand what they go on and what Una want and what you think say we need for do for make things better. We come we girl picking them na this country. I don't go through boku of una messages them. And I would just want for say I go try me level best for answer some of them, because not too many questions then I understand. Some of the questions then actually na question we not to me get the answers them. But the one day where I know say I able for answer, I will try my best. And if I know read your question, please no feel bad say you send your question, I not read them. It's just that the question then just too many, and I get for be a little bit selective for answer the one the way I know say na me able I get that the questioning answer. But I want for start first for congratulate all the wonderful girl picking them where we get na Sierra Leone. I want for say, you know, you are the queens of this nation. We appreciate you all, and we pray to Allah that it will give una heart desires them way good for every one of una. I'm happy say today I choose this way for actually just talk to una and understand some of una problems them. And if I get answer, I will try my best for answer them. And dear, if the answer why they give you not to you want, I'm sorry. Like I say, I the only try me level best for answer some of our questions them, because today na the International Day of the Girl Child, and then una questions and even the one day where I no answer, then they help me for you before understand what in una concern them, and try for put them concern them together, and the institutions that we need for deal with them problems, then they pass it on to them and tell them say this na inna with people them problem, and at this then they ask for at this time. So let we start this question and answer time. You know, from Sierra Leone here is good morning. I don't know where you are, because I see people then from New York, from Kenya, Nairobi, from, you know, we don't come on for, you know, wherever you are. If it's good morning, I say good morning to you all. If it's good afternoon, I'm saying good afternoon. If it's midnight, I'm saying good midnight to you all. And if it's in the evening, good evening to you all. I want for appreciate una all and for say yes. You know, una na the reason we make we do all the things the way we do. Me particularly, now una na the reason we make I the work and do the things the way I supposed to do, with the hope say yes, una expectations from me are met. So I want to say thank you again to all the well wishers them from California to wherever you are, wherever you don't log in from, Liberia, everywhere. I want to say I am very much happy and pleased and humble of saying I don't take on a time at this time here for can spend the next 1 hour with me. So let we start. I want to start with a question with this person here sent to me. His name na Arthur Williams. Mr. Arthur Williams, you send me a question. They ask, say, we still have a lot of teenagers in the street doing different businesses such as prostitution, trading. So what are some of the measures that you might put in place to eradicate these young girls from the street? Mr. Arthur Williams, this is your question where you sent to me. And I want to say thank you, because indeed, this is a serious concern for everybody in this country right now, because the president, in wisdom, don't bring quality education, and they pay for with girl picking them, boy picking them all for make them go in a school. So now girl picking and no go talk say, well, I'm not in a school because I'm not able to pay me school fees. In some cases, you know, the government, they don't provide buses where they transport picking them from one point to the other so that they go able to go and schools them. In some cases, the government, they provide food for the picking them, and then community them, and then schools them so that they go actually get food. In most cases, government, they provide core textbooks, they provide learning materials for teachers, for make sure say everybody, every picking in this country for day a school and learn something. But at the same time, unfortunately, you get picking them way not able for go school for one reason and the other, just because of who side they live, who that's then they too, and the lifestyle we then they into. Now, I'm not say everybody go just want for Mecca go talk say, well, you know, they can't go on the street and go begin pick them girl picking and they and take them to their houses. It's an impossible task, because the honest truth here is girl picking them, boy picking them, then get mama and papa them. And I feel say we as parents them, we get for begin for take with parental responsibility seriously, and no say we picking them, now we responsibility. Parents them, if the government don't give free quality education, they provide all the things they are, don't talk to the government, they provide for picking them, for make them go able for go school. The parents themselves, now then your responsibility for make sure say them picking and they then go school on time and come home on time. Then now the parents, they your responsibility that one day. And for the one day where they go na them village them, they go take people picking and bring them come na city with the pretend say then they can't put them in a school, but then when they bring them kind of city, then they just can't left in a year for make them go to do odd jobs them, for make them go sell in the street for them. That's sinful. You self know say what you do is wrong, because something where you not wish for you young picking, what you know they make you young picking to do, no put other person in young picking for do that one day. So I think say this for be we all with responsibility, not for just be me as the first lady, me responsibility for say na me for the go na streets now, for the go and tell them picking and say una go na house or go school. Me waiting I able for do na the advocacy them way I do for make sure say make the girl picking them at this country and know say they are valued. For make sure say let the girl picking them at this country know say then get options them where they can able tap into right now for make themselves a better person. You know, you the campaign and bring as many girl picking for change their perception towards life, for make them know say education now the only tool that one the way you get where you able for change your life from zero to something. Education now the only thing we go able for make you come out from being a village person or a poor person to a wealthy city person. Education. So because of that one day, me your advice to all man parents them, look and know who's are you picking there at any given time. Make sure say you involve in your picking upbringing, and make sure say you bring your picking closer so that you and your picking go able go get the kind of relationship parents them forget with them picking them, so that anything where you picking they do make you get confidence for able for talk to you. Let you be the person where it is seek advice from. Let you be the person where it could always run to where it feels say there is a problem or trouble around them. So for me, now that I go able for say, and I go continue for the advocates, for them picking the year, for make them parents them, then caregivers them, make them begin for no say. Waiting and they do it is totally wrong, and therefore allow them picking year for go school. This opportunity where they get, let them not make them picking year miss out on them opportunities they have. Make them allow them picking their for go back na school. And if that they happen, which mean we no go get them small picking them na the road they sell, and we no go get small picking them na on holy and ungodly places during the day or at night. They do things the way picking not supposed to do. I hope and pray say also the one the way then they go do them here to them picking there, then conscience go prick them and make them know say waiting in the do is totally wrong. You don't need for trade sex for help person. You don't need for say pass you have sex with a child before you able for help them for make that child they become somebody in society. And I hope say them man then go be ashamed of themselves and not say it is wrong, and then go stop henceforth and help in pushing them picky make them go school. This is a societal thing. Now we all, if them picky are going to school and learn something and become somebody in the future, then go benefit every one of us and benefit this nation. So now we all with responsibility for make sure say we picking them back to school on time and make them enjoy this facility here where they right now, when are the free quality education. Mr. Atto, I hope say I don't answer your question where you sent to me. Now the next question where I want to answer now from Mr. Abdulmans. Abdulmans, you ask me say, what is this year's theme for the Day of the Girl's Child, the International Day of the Girl's Child? Well, Mr. Mans, the theme this year says invest in girls' rights, our leadership, and our well-being. So we supposed for invest in girl picking the human right. We supposed for invest in the leadership and the well-being. So standing at the theme this year, invest in girls' right, our leadership, and well-being. So Mr. Abdulmans, I hope say I don't answer Yusuf your question, Abdulmans. The other question where I want to answer now from Ibromas. I don't know if you're a Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, but Ibromas, you sent a question. They ask, say, is the Hands Off Our Girls program a success? And how can you relate the abuse and misuse of girls in the country before and after the introduction of the Hands Off Our Girls? This is such an interesting question, Ibromas. Well, the Hands Off Our Girls is success, not to me for talking. I think saying that this country have for say, yes, it is a successful campaign. But one thing I can able for say proudly, the Hands Off Our Girls campaign, now one campaign where don't go global. Now the campaign this way, in the last 5 years, the whole world, they talk about the Hands Off Our Girls. From Sierra Leone here to Africa, to the African Union, to the United Nations. Now, in Sierra Leone here, no girl picking or nobody no day we no know about the word Hands Off Our Girls. In some cases, even people and they mistake the Hands Off Our Girls as the law. Even though Hands Off Our Girls is a slogan for campaign against the bad thing the way that they do to we picking in this country for make we stop up. You know, the success of the Hands Off Our Girls is the fact that it's a household slogan. The last village in this country know the meaning of Hands Off Our Girls. For the very first time in Sierra Leone, you know, hotels them, they not flop with we small picking them and then big old pa them way not get shame absolutely. For the very first time, again, now this week country, yeah, man then the shame for commotes in the street, like how them in the do and before, where me come, where if you go in a restaurant, you dey meet them old pa them sit down, then small 14 15-year-old pikin dem sit down on top dem lap them. They say na me sugar daddy that one day, and they do am proudly. For the very first time na this country, the number of pikin dem where they get belle, where they go na hospital, where they die, it don't reduce drastically. Not only put statistical na WHO. Before you say, or somebody say, oh, now go bribe WHO for make them can give statistics. WHO where they come last year, early this year, sorry, then say Sierra Leone not the only country where don't reduce maternal mortality by as huge as 60% in the last 3 years. 60%. That is a huge difference. And what in the hands of our girls also don't do through the free sanitary pad where we give to we picking them, we girl picking them. Majority of girl picking them now, then they at school, and they know they ever absent na school because of menstruation. What in the hands of our girls don't do, make sure say we girl picking them now. At the end of the third term, then more than 89% of girl picking them still they in school, they learn and make sure say they get the same equal opportunities as the boys. What in the hands of our girls don't do in this country, it don't bring the sensitization for let people they know say sexual abuse is wrong, early marriage is wrong, anything for do with abuse of a child through sexual intercourse is completely wrong. So that's not the things the way hands of our girls don't do. And hands of our girls in a campaign where not a city campaign, it is a nationwide campaign. This is not the only campaign in this country, yeah, outside political campaign them, we don't go in every district, we don't participate in every district, we don't make sure say we treat every district equally, we make sure say decide the way where people they know they imagine for go, but the hands of our girls campaign don't reach it. And where I say don't reach it, which mean not only the campaign, but me myself, when they take the campaign to them, I go reach out to the people them. They work directly with the paramount chiefs them. They work directly with teachers and principals them. They work directly with the school picking and the young girls them, the young boys them. We they work directly with them, and they make sure so we enlighten them waiting at the meaning of the hands of our girls and why they need for support one another when they're in a school, not for abuse one another or for pull one another. Go begin to have sex with one another, and then at the end of the day, the girl picking them become pregnant and they drop out of school. So these are the things them where the hands of our girls don't achieve, and now one of the biggest, if not the biggest campaign in Sierra Leone in the last 5 years. So I don't know if there's the achievements them where you will see them as an achievement, but for the fact say we now have a special court. We now get a court where they sit on abuse cases, sexual abuse cases. We they now get justice where they make people the way they abuse, we picking them, then they go prison. We they get that one day and it happen fast. We now get a presidential task force where everybody were involved in the domestic violence or child abuse issues in the country. They sit together once a month and we come up with ideas, innovative ideas them for make sure say we succeed in minimizing, if not eradicate completely, sexual abuse, rape, and early marriage in Sierra Leone. And what in the hands of our girls also do, hands of our girls able for make government see women as a very important people. The government now, through the campaign itself, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone has been one of our greatest champions them where he campaign gender issues in this country. The President, he don't work for make we woman them feel safe. The President don't make sure say woman them voices are now heard. Today, we proudly say the Giwi Act now is in place for woman them where we get 30% of all the representatives in the parliament now woman. That the first time in the history of Sierra Leone we get 42 women inside parliament where they represent this whole country. We get as the president continue for put in government together, at the moment the position where the president don't give out to women them, it's almost at 38 to 40% of women them now they hold the biggest positions then at this country, decision-making positions then at this country. We come on cabinets, the same thing, everything we concern this country are the government through the leadership of President Bioion don't make sure say woman them then they at the forefront of everything we go make this country a better country. And that one day is also part of the hands of our girls' achievements, because the more we speak up for our girls, the more they give we girl picking them and we woman them a safe space for make them able for thrive and do the right thing. So, Mr. or Mrs. or Madam Abromas, I hope say I don't answer your question. Okay, this one. Some people they send past 10 questions one person. Now forgive me if you send 10 questions, I wanna read and answer them. Let I go to. I say this one is from Guy Cabello. It say one initiative that stands exemplary to girls is a shift in parliament with a rise in women holding positions in office. What are other initiatives geared towards the empowerment of girls in Sierra Leone? What do you believe stand as a barrier to empower girls? Well, I just don't explain the excitement of the Giwi Act. I don't explain how we're excited that the president don't sign them. So woman, then now we know say by law 30% of every position in this country is ours. But the Giwi Act is beyond that. We talk about the right of widows, the right of women them when they divorce. We talk about the right of women them for able to get their own land them where the land go there on the name. Before now, that one they not possible. But now, woman they go, it get in land, it put in your name there. You go choose if you want to put a man in name there or you not put a man in name there. That one day now it's a right in this country. Widows them, when woman in man die or man in woman die, you know widow, no family member no get rights for come pull you na your house again, because as long as you and your man inside the house they will not left together till God take them, or you the woman God take you, no family member no go come chase you out of that house there again. The same with divorce. When you and man or man and woman they don't see say, you know, they're not able to live together again, they need for go their separate ways because they not love each other again, they don't want to be with each other again, then what do? Somebody get for move out or somebody get for with itself. But now the law now say the woman not to in at the first choice for move. The woman, as long as a want for staying at that house, the man no get right for pull am. So there is a lot of things then, really. But then what's in are the barriers? The problem what we get all of them opportunities the year where governments they can put in place. Now the barrier is we need for understand how we implement them to we daily lives. We need for know them. We need for able for let people then able for break down this Giwi Act to everybody from the last village in this country. Just like how the Hands of Our Girls campaign become the most successful campaign, I believe say the Giwi Act also for be one of those campaign where this whole country have for the talk about her. Everything where they everybody in this country have for understand them, both man, both woman, because even though a woman them business, but it involve the relationship with man them. It involve the partnership with man them. So I believe say we need for go out again and sensitize as many people as possible. Use every medium, every platform where we're able for use for talk about the Giwi Act and make people they understand the things then the benefits that we did it, where they in fact we go keep family then together. We go make no family a man or a woman no go be disadvantaged along the line when they live together for so long or for many years. So that one day the one that one the one I want for talk where you ask question. And the barrier also now the fact say we need for empower ourselves with more education. Women they need for come to the front. Women they need for present themselves when it come to political space. They not for be afraid. They need for come forward. They need for come and put themselves forward. The same like man them for say we self we able for do this job and then apply and fight for that position and get them. I think women they need for stop being too shy and just come out and say, you know what, myself don't go learn book, and because I don't learn book, I able for do this work here within the advertise. So and woman then for stop for say the only way where you able for achieve anything and for use your body for get money attention. Sex not a pay, you know, it go pay you that moment today. But how many sex you go want for get before you feel say all your dreams them are met? So the best you can do is use your brain, focus on achieving these things without selling your body. Make sure say your body become a temple, because not all, you know, beauty is a matter of time. There is going to be a time where you grow old. You not go able for say, I get for use the same face, the same statics the why don't they use for the lure man them into bed for like get what I want. Instead, go find yourself a better education, empower yourself with education, focus on your education and make yourself a better person so that your body not will be a football field because you want for achieve or climb ladder, or you want for be managing director, or you want for be a CEO, and because you lack the educational credentials them where you supposed to get, you now your body you the use for get them in the. So I think so woman they need for respect themselves, they need for value themselves, and they need for no say. The example where you show to you Pekin, to your sister, you know, you young ones them, you siblings them, where they look up to you, the example where you show to them, that example then and then they feel saying that the right way for go about it. So always be a good example to you Pekin them, be a good example to you small one them, for let themselves go say, you know what, when me big one been there before, it do am this way, and the way we been do am not the right way. So let us try to do things the right way. We body not to no more for say, because right now I don't bleach my skin or my body nice, or I look sexy now. Like just na that na the only thing I for do, use my body, even when you claim say you learn book, but you know you just say, you know, with all the book and everything, you don't believe in the opportunity where you don't get from your education. You say that your body you the use forget the thing the way you want. I think say those things are very wrong. Lord we be a good example to picking them. Lord be good example to small sisters them. If they see say yes, we were there before, we do the right thing, we focus on we school, and then we finish, and then we work them legitimately and empower we self, then self go see we as role model, and then go copy we. That na in I feel say now we disadvantage, because a lot of women, they with all these opportunities where they come now the way, they are very lazy. They not want for work, they not want for do nothing. They still want for just sit down, make man go take them, they can't give them. And when man na in they take no more, they can't give you, it hard for they respect yourself. But when man knows say you self now go get her, you sabi work, you sabi go, you come where you contribute, yourself they contribute, una also they value each other now in a house. So that would be my own advice, and say that in the challenge where we get, because a lot of people just want shortcuts for get within they want, and shortcuts not to in the give you what you want. Shortcuts they give you short life. So Mr. Bioion, I hope say I don't answer your question. Okay, I still there on the questions them. Mohammed Medina Ba, you send me a question. You say, you have created awareness among the populace on hands of our girls. How now it's difficult to see older men publicly moving around with young girls. Make I read this. This is exciting. You have created awareness amongst the populace on hands of our girls. Now, it's difficult to see older men publicly moving around with young girls. So what's the way to plan for sustainability of this awareness? Are we going to place it in a school curriculum? That is an interesting question, Mr. Mohammed Madinaba. Thank you. And thank you when you self don't acknowledge, say, now, the way the foolish man them, they just take up picking and they go play with them, it all reduce drastically. Thank you. I appreciate that way they come out from a man in point of view. Because where woman they talk it go look like for say we just now woman business we just the talk but this one it is clear now from a man where they in the country where they see the difference them way hands of our girls don't do we compound the environment and waiting may they happen before now. But the one about the school curriculum, what would they try for do with the hands of our girls is to actually change the behavioral shift. Now would they try for do for make sure say people them, whether it is in a curriculum in a school, whether it is a law in a motel, whether it is a law in the last village, make people they know say this violence against women and the, raping young kids and penetrating teenagers and destroying their future is wrong. So let it be a conscious thing for people. Let it be something where you yourself, you sit down, you say, no, this one is wrong. Whether they teach you in a school, they're not teaching you in a school, let it be something where you yourself go sit down and say, this is wrong. But yes, the reason why most of we campaign at school they would do and most of we campaign with the target, the one the victim themselves, the one that we know say na then na the one that we go get the problem, you know. Now make we spend more time at schools them, would they go talk to them at the schools, they would talk to them at the school environments, because when you target somebody in your community, then the message they go down to the others, the one that way you know you able reach, you're able for reach them all. So that one day now one of it in terms of sustainability, well, this na Fatima Mother Bioion in flagship program through the office of the president, because the office of the first lady they work directly under the office of the president. So this is a flagship where they under the office of the president. Now this time na Mother Bioion in there as president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, but in the future somebody else can for come. I don't know waiting at that person, the waiting will be that person in priority. Mother Bioion in priority at the moment is for make sure say the gender gap within this country, yeah, we shrink them to bare minimum so that woman and man then will feel equal in the country, so that woman then will get the opportunity for be part of nation building, let themselves contribute for making this country a better place. That's the Mother Bioion agenda, and that's the reason why you see say the hands of our girls is very successful when it comes to embracing it all over the country. So I don't know waiting there for be the other first lady or the other president in your agenda. But one thing I can assure you, my activism not start me activism where I be first lady. I don't do this from the age of 19, because as I know say when you see something that is wrong, it is just wrong, and you get for treat them, make them not say it wrong, it is wrong. So in my own quiet way, in my own little way, through my foundation, I will continue to use my voice to advocate for the safety of girls all over the world. If you know, I don't know if you know about this, the last 3 weeks where we go to the United Nations, UNAIDS, then appoint me for being the global champion for adolescent girls. This na UNAIDS where they na the United Nations na New York. Now they don't appoint me, they give me this job here and say they want for like a champion. And I not say they not just give me because me na first lady. Now because they don't see the kind of difference them where I don't make from where I get the platform where I get. And so I get that opportunity there. And climate change also, now another opportunity that one day where we know they talk about how much in Africa, but it affects women and we picking them. And every time there is a climate disaster, the woman and picking and girl picking them, they suffer the most. Again, United Nations been all right to me and make me an eminent person, one of 8 because they choose 8 people there around the world for be an eminent person for that campaign also, for make sure say we look at the way we go able for help with people them when it come to climate change issue, and how we can able for manage we waste them, for law we go able for become a zero waste planet. So that one day back, I am part of that one day when a job with the United Nations give me, and there's a lot of things them where I believe say with the platforms that where I get nationally and internationally, I go able for use them for continue for advocate with the hands of our girls, and make people they know say this is an achievement not for just Fatima Mother Bio, but it is the greatest achievement for Sierra Leone, because no sign no day now where then they talk about picking them, where then they talk about woman issue, where they not go make reference to Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone's achievements. So now we all we achievements that one day. I want to say thank you to you, Mohammed Madina Ba, for this wonderful, wonderful question, and for acknowledging, say, the hands of our girls has been a very successful story in Sierra Leone. Okay, so which one would you go to now? Aruna Pepe blog. Aruna Pepe blogs. Greetings, respected First Lady. I would like to inquire about the steps our nation ought to take in order to prevent our fellow citizens, particularly our female counterpart, from embarking on journeys to the Middle East, to the Middle Eastern nation. On a daily basis, a significant number of our fellow countrymen and women continue to travel to these countries, often experiencing severe mistreatments at the hands of the resident population. As a professional blogger, I am constantly subjected to distressing messages, physical assault, and the deterioration of mental well-being. Disturbingly, some individuals have shared with me that once they have arrived, their employers exploit them without paying them. Thank you so much for your time. This now from Aruna Pepe blog. Aruna, this now one of the most complicated problem where we get right now in this country and the sub-Sahara Africa. When we get we young ones them, we're determined so much for go na them place they here, and then at the end of the day where then go the kind of treatment where they can go meet the it's unbelievable. So my advice, and I'll continue to say this, is let we look at we picking them, and let we beg them, let them know they use their roots there for the good and them place there. Money sweet, but I believe say you picking in life you better pass any amount of money in this world here. So dear, now beg me the big parents, they make them they watch them picking there. Not send you picking for go na place the one na not sabi. Not send you picking for go na place them where una no know what thing they go do na to others then they go, and which kind of job then they go do yonder. Not allow them for go. That they go be me advice, and for government also for try and really find a way how for incentives them we go discourage we young people then we youths them where they come on our countries then. This now a whole of Africa in problem where they come out now with countries them and go na them place then they. So I want to say thank you again for this your question, and I hope say I don't try my best for answer your question. And I want for also say to all the one them where they send me messages, I read your message, and I'll say thank you. And it could be very nice when somebody gets you get certain people that we really just they're just rude and not get blessing. So please, when you want for put a message na me wall, I beg you, may you put waiting concern, what would you talk about now? Yeah, today we want for celebrate the girl child them. We don't want to talk about politics, we don't want to talk about SLPP, we don't want to talk about APC, we don't want to talk about none of them, not all business, we know the pattern. What you know no more, today is an International Day of the Girl Child. That now we want to talk about. So please, if you're frustrated and you get your frustration, take them to another place. This is not the place. I beg you. If not to that, I just delete you. I block you. Come on, snap me page. Let's go to the next one. My goodness. Alhaji Sidiki Bakar Mansare. You your number ko? Ha. Make us see if I go able for answer. Dear, good evening, Her Excellency. I would like to extend my warmest congratulations on your efforts to celebrate the International Day of the Girl Child and your commitment to the Hands of Our Girls initiative in Sierra Leone. As part of a Facebook Live program, I want to take the opportunity to ask you this question regarding your inspiring work. I have carefully crafted questions that I believe align with the theme and focus of your campaign. Here is the question I would like to present to you. Mr. Alhaji Sidiki Bakar Mansari. Question 1. How have initiatives like Hands of Our Girls impacted the lives of girls in Sierra Leone? Mr. Sidiki, I don't answer that. I believe say I don't talk about the benefit of education. I don't talk about the retention in school. I don't talk about the quality life where we girl picking and they live today. I don't talk about WHO in your own record where say we get the reduced mortality rate to about 60%. We are the best now, not just in Africa, just West Africa, but the whole of Africa. We were number one. We do the best. We reduce maternal mortality rates in this country. Yeah. So the Hands of Our Girls campaign now, like we other brother they tell me just now, Medina Bar, they say old party now know they know they just go to them hotel them take them small picking and they parade them like I say in a clock where you need for the watch time. So that one they don't change. Yeah. So I want to say thank you for that question. I believe I don't answer that name. So providing statistics on how the campaign has improved education, reduced child marriage, or improve health and safety for girls will be effective. Yes, true. We will work on that one day, but like I just don't give one statistics. And the other statistics now the retention in school, where Ministry of Education get them. This now Ministry of Education, they use statistics where they say 89% of the young girls then today, they did at school and done till the end of the last term. Not also it been there, there been 39% before now. Where by the first term you will get 100% boys and girls. Second term you get 49% girls, 95% boys. By third term you get 39% girls and then 95% boys. Now with the Hands of Our Girls campaign and the free quality education and all the things the way governments don't put in place for make sure say girl picking and dinner school, we they talk about 86% of a girl picking and dinner school at the end of the last term. And waiting at the most beautiful side of it now is the fact say we girl picking them. Every public examination in this country today, now we girl picking in the top up, now then they na the first 10, now then they celebrate, now then they lead, now then they do that one, they, you know. So that one day na statistics them way they na their institutions in there because me self no go make a statistics on myself. But I believe say WHO don't come, they don't talk. UNFPA then they talk about the power of the Hands of Our Girls all over Sierra Leone because then they walk around Sierra Leone. The same would Save the Children. Then they do the same thing. So I just want to let you know, say the statistics the way they out in all these institutions, the way then they work within that space, then all they can praise say the Hands of Our Girls has been the most successful campaign in this country. Question 2. What are some of the biggest challenges facing girls in Sierra Leone today and how are these being addressed? I've been on talk about that one day also, Mr. Mansari. You know, these symptoms of wanting everything. Where you see company get this, you self say you forget them. Where you see company wear this, you self say you wear. You don't know who side puller. You don't know who that gear. You know, this na big problem right now in this country. Yeah, the hunger for property and for waiting you they get, you know, how you look, then waiting self, then they cause with girl picking them for go na the wrong way. And the other problem what we get also is drugs abuse, is substance abuse where we get in this country. Yeah, we get boku girl picking the way they take drugs, where they take kush, where they wait itself, and then drugs then they it's hindering their health, it's destroying their focus, it lead them into mental problems. These are challenges then where I feel say, you know, it's out there for everybody to see, and you know, the best way for address them, we start for talk about them, we start for condemn them, and we start for put people that we're supposed for the one the way they bring and they kush them, arrest them and lock them up. The one the way they take the kush them, where don't destroy them, find a rehabilitation for them and clean them up and reintroduce them back to society. I think these are the things that where I feel say government for able for do. Unfortunately, me not get that power day for go begin to arrest people them, or for go begin to create place there also you go keep them people here for say clean rehabilitation and stuff. That is that they completely they under the Ministry of Health. There is a Minister of Health who is supposed to address the issues. Then they way camp arresting the one the way they sell them kush there. The police are there now. The young job that one day way camp and the judiciary for making sure them people here go court and lock up in prison. Who side they're supposed for these are not my own job. What Mickey able for do is condemn them publicly and talk about it, and let us start having the conversation and say kush is killing our children, and the one the way that they bring kush, the police they need for begin for look at them, the one the way they connive with the kush sellers them, let them safe, let them all know. So we they watch them, we know say they are involved, we know say they are you know, because most times they really say they catch a kush, somebody they sell kush, how the case go down, no side the case go, waiting go happen, you know, go can't hear nothing again. So, but I mean, you know, this now one thing where I don't say we cannot stay silent on this issue anymore. We now get for talk and address this issue. Yeah, we get for the scream so that governments go here we all as citizens of this country. You get for the say no. Waiting kush de panduto we picking in this country. It is so bad. It is so bad that governments need for do something about it. And the one the way that they bring the cushion at the country, Lord begin for pray for them. But why I pray this no back, then go say I don't swear the country. So I know one pray this one, I know one pray me one. This one no all pray. Then the one the way they bring can this cushion, let God change them. Because most of them people here where they come with them bad substance in our country. They know they ever make their young picking and they take them. They no go ever make their young picking and they use them. Instead, now other people and picking and then they go give. Then go destroy them, and then they sit down at the house, then they feel say, then they leave. They know they think about their own conscience. So for me, it is wrong, it is wrong, it is wrong. But this that the whole country problem, and the whole country for come together and Lord fight them, and Lord we give young people and the opportunity and chance for let themselves live a decent life and be part of this nation. So Mr. Mansari, I don't answer. Ooh, Mr. Masari, you question them boku. Okay, let's see if this I don't answer already. Pandemic me boku talk the wadipa. How can the international community support the Hands Off Our Girls initiative and the broader cause of girls' rights in Sierra Leone? The international community, they've been very wonderful to this campaign to an extent that I go to the United Nations November 7 last year. I'll be the first ever sitting first lady we go and address the General Assembly. No other first lady not ever get that opportunity. You go to the UN, you go talk to them, you go present a case, but for God to before the General Assembly and say, do you are the big una give me one day where the world go celebrate or commemorate for rape victims there, and then the world endorse them right there and make sure say I get that day when on November 18. I want to say the international community has been so wonderful to me. And we also present another resolution at the United Nations also where they call access to justice globally for rape victims, where they endorse also. And I want to say thank you to the United Nations for that. Like I just say, UNAIDS don't appoint me for be the champion for adolescent girls when an official job where I do under the United Nations. I want to say thank you. So these are all part of the initiatives them where I'm grateful to the international community. Now, I know say most of this question here, people then go ask, then go say, oh, we want to know which kind of money the international community they give for hands of our girls. I go make them very clear now. Yeah, me international community no get money. We not get money exchange for hands of our girls. We not get money talk about hands of our girls. No. When I'm doing my program, if a development partner then a salon where they part of that program, I call them, I say, na so I want for do, and then I say, but I want buy t-shirt. Then go say, okay, well, we go buy the t-shirt for you. So now then they buy the t-shirt, then a t-shirt no more than they give me. Or if I say, we want to hire this venue, also we want to do a program, then go then pay to the vendor. Then pay, we go do a program. They know they take money directly, can't give to me, or say go spend and go do and so go do and so. No, me and the international partners, they will not get that relationship there. So I want to make that in the back very, very clear and publicly. Even though every day then they accuse me, say, then they give me millions. I wish I able to see these millions the way that they talk about. But you know what? I receive it in the name of the Lord. And I know say, hopefully one day, I'll be able to get them millions here for able to look after me girl picking them in this country. I did do me fundraising them. I did do one fundraising every year. And through that fundraising, now I don't able to do most of my activities them. And then fundraising then they are funded by Sierra Leoneans. Now Sierra Leoneans them, now they I go invite for dinner. I go call and tell them, say, this is what I want to do, and one person go say, okay, me go do this, me go help you with this, me go help you with that. Now so I don't able for do all me work them as a first lady in this country. So I want to say thank you to the Sierra Leoneans that will believe in my capacity and my ability to deliver. I want to say thank you to the international organizations, them, well, development partners, the way they inside Sierra Leone, because no international organization where they outside Sierra Leone, no one they give me 1 penny, 1 day. I not receive 1 penny from any international organization where they outside Sierra Leone. I know one they receive them. So now, the one day where they inside Sierra Leone, where they help me with t-shirts, where go help me with a venue, where go help me with how you call them, baseball cap them, more visibility, or billboards for like I will put out me adverts them. All of them one day. The way they are, I want to say thank you to them, because that is the kind of partnership I get with most of them development partners there. Not to money where they take them give me for say Fatima go spend them or go do and so by yourself. No. Now then they come, they say we get this, but we want buy you t-shirt. Then go, then pay for the t-shirt, then come, then bring the t-shirts, then can give me. That is all that is between me and them, and I say thank you to them. I still appreciate them. I still appreciate the fact that they believe in the Hands of Our Girls campaign, and they are with me, they stand with me, and they work with me. I want to appreciate every international partner within Sierra Leone, where they work within the space. The fact that they're in Sierra Leone, where they work within the space, they are helping the Hands of Our Girls campaign to be successful. So I want to say thank you to that one today. The last question, where are the answer from you? You say, as the First Lady, how has your role influenced the Hands of Our Girls campaign, and what personal experience motivates you in this cause? Well, as a First Lady, you get a bigger space, you get a bigger reach, and you're able to congregate and call people, then go come, then go listen, because you're not the First Lady of the country. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody who don't work with we in this space here. This glory about Hands of Our Girls, not of me one. Now, too many people in the panel. Now, too many people, from the paramount chiefs then, to the teachers then, to religious leaders then, to them Mami Queen then, and them village them. Every one of them, to, I mean, the young people then, the students them, the teachers, the principals, every one of them. This is a people's campaign. Now, everybody, they go with this campaign. And I want to say thank you to every one of them. And me, your personal motivation is the fact, say, I believe, say, every child have the right to live their life with dignity, and for let nobody not abuse them, nobody not take out that dignity from them. That is what motivates me. And the fact, say, I have daughters, I get girl picking them, I don't want let me girl picking them go through any of them kinds here. So even before me girl picking them old enough, now I don't begin want them for make la protect other people than girl picking them, so that even if another day around, somebody else go protect me, if me young girl picking them. So That's the motivation. I believe say girl picking then they don't suffer too much for let we just stay silent and allow this sufferness for continue. Thank you, Mr. Mansari. I hope so I don't answer all your questions. Then let me go to Mary Hawa Fona Toure. Mary Hawa Fona Toure. I have just completed research on SGBV, and my findings show that rural girls from poor homes are mostly the victim of SGBV. What are your plans to reach these girls in the most remote part of the country that needs this support the most? Well, Mary, I don't know now which support you they talk about, because like I say, the Hands of Our Girls campaign, what I do is advocacy. I do me advocacy, and I go to all of them one day and talk to them about what they need for do. Most cases, when you find yourself in this SGBV, become a victim, you get for go na police, you get for go to family support units where they near you, place where they what is it. But you cannot stay silent na them village the day and not the talk. You just stay silent, and I think say that one day it's now that one day only cause the mental health issues the way young people then they get right now in the country. I think say what my suggestion would be now for say people need for open up, and people need for come forward, and people need for say, you know, this has happened to me, because that is the only way you go get help. Now that now me what is it. But in terms of the Hands of Our Girls campaign, there's no corner in this country we not get that experience of the Hands of Our Girls campaign. I hope say that this have not answer your question, Mary Hawa Fona Toure. This one is Sam King Kamara. My question, what have they put in place so that social media can be used responsibly for the protection of the girl child? Hey, this one a serious question, because even America not able to solve that problem. America win a world #1. They're not able to know waiting for do social media. Social media, as far as me, Fatima, is concerned, now the biggest mass destruction what we get in the world today, especially where you cannot control what people say and waiting and they put na the media, which kind content then they put in the media. Social media should be used responsibly, but unfortunately, people then they use social media for demean one another, for destroy one another, for pull down one another, instead of use social media for the actual reason why it is there for. Empower people. Let your message be heard. Take your message to the people. That is what social media is supposed to be used for. But instead, they use social media for more negativity and for destruction. Now, that one day, people then they use social media for. So, that one day, you know, the ministers them were concerned. I don't know whether anybody right now, because like I say, even places like America, not able for control waiting content them where they go on social media. Nobody no able to control them, because it is a media that is not controlled by one individual. They all over the place. It is rampant all over the place. So we just get for talk to the young one them, make them be very responsible, make them know the kind of content the way that they put out. Especially Sierra Leone right now, you get a lot of young people then way when they can get them boyfriend, then everything is okay. When then they have sex, then go video themselves. When they video themselves, when that relationship they go sour, they now use that relationship, that then video then they for put them out on social media, and that one day they cause an everlasting damage on each other. So let we be responsible. The things that what we want for video and the things that what we want for the puts on social media. I think that would be my advice at this moment, because I am not an expert on how do you protect people on social media. And for parents then, always make sure you watch your pikin where they on social media, watch and make you know what they do, what they watch, and what they communicate. So and the kind of information where they give out to people then. Make sure say you try for know them thing, and they also. I don't talk. Tell me much don't dry. Okay. San King Kamara. Again, Is there any strategy placed to eliminate gender-based violence and discrimination against the girl child? Now, that we don't talk about for the last 1 hour. Everything where the hands of our girls they work on, everything where the hands of our girls don't achieve now on for one purpose. How do we eradicate gender-based violence? How do we put stop to gender-based violence? Now that's now we on focus, and now that focus they now will continue on. Your third question say, what are your suggestions on how society can combat human trafficking issues to keep our girl child safe? I don't discuss that one day also. Now we parents them for no who side them picking and they go wait passing the can to them. Let them not just hand over them picking them no more. Say okay go you don't go find waiting go benefit you don't know. You don't know waiting who side and they carry you picking and which waiting and they go put you picking pa. So then thing and day I go just say to you, please watch your child and not just they always not trust people them, strangers with your children, not trust them. Not trust them at all. This now all man in problem. We all forbid each other's keeper. The neighbors, them more, family, them more, relatives, them more, parents, them more, teacher, principal, everybody. We all need for deal with this matter. We all need for look at this situation because it is becoming very, very alarming now this country and the sub-Saharan Africa all over the place. It's really becoming very, very alarming. Now, your final question, what are the consequences for forced illegal child marriage? Is it enforced as it is supposed to be? This now after the election, I be don't say my focus for this next 5 years now for make sure say the Child Act right. The Child Act bill where they in Parliament, we go look into everything, but the most significant thing they now in this the one on child marriage. That one day it is my priority and I dey focus on them because I know say waiting there in that paper the way it concern child marriage is completely wrong and it has to be put and make it right so that we girl picking and go get peace. That one day it's the other agenda we are get for make sure say we change them policies there, we change them laws there where they on child marriage so that the right law we go protect we girl child them permanently. We put them and pass them in Parliament so that we get them we go get that freedom before we girl picking them. Sam King Kamara, I hope so I don't answer all your questions. Now this one are from Brahma Kabo. Brahma Kabo, you say my question. Your office is well known both locally and internationally as a champion for the girl child. What are your short, medium, and long-term plans for the protection of our girls? Hey, Brahma, I don't explain everything. Anyway, all the other explain so right now. Now me short-term, long-term, medium-term, me long-term plan. Now for make sure say even when I am not here as the first lady of this country, we continue for protect we girl picking them. Even when I am not seated here or use the same platform, make we continue for protect we girl picking them and make sure say we girl picking them safe, because when we have a safe place for we girl picking them, there we give them the enabling environments for let them focus on their education, and with education they will become a very strong independent woman them, and when they are strong and independent then we have a very good workforce that will help in developing this country. So that is my next agenda and that is what I'm working on and this office is working on. What are your strides during the 5 years campaign for our girls? I don't explain all that one day. We tell God thank you. The hands of our girls has been a successful story, and but we know they sing we own praises. With the let other people they sing we own praises. But the one big achievement where we go proud of, we have the state of the art excellence center, where that building, when we hand them over to the government of Sierra Leone, it will be the best building when it comes to a space for the protection of girl child. And that building is in the middle of 34 hospital. But because we didn't build other structures, them were building the female ward, the male ward, children's ward, administrative building, school of nursing, all of that one day, we didn't build them through my foundation. we wait for hand them over to the government of Sierra Leone. But if you get chance, go to 34 hospital, and then you will see the last 5 years wonders. 34 hospital was 70-bed hospital where we take over and say we want for change and change the look of 34. Now, so we've been telling. So we just want to renovate. Where we go there, we begin for broke and build. Today, 70-bed hospital is proud to say they are now 600-bed hospital. And not to that no more. We don't get international standard school of nursing, and we get the American International University. We don't come partner with 34, where they can build a medical school at 34. So 34 will not only be 34 military hospital. 34 is going to be the 34 teaching hospital with a first 5-star standard that, like any other hospital where you look at, like Europe, America, or any part of the world, where they at the top of the game. That is what we office go say. We don't protrude foundation, the Mother and Fatima Bio Foundation. But go to 34 and see for yourself, and then you come back and send me a message. And I hope you will do that. So what are your challenges? This is now your final question, Brima Kabo. Challenge, you know what, I know they can't sit down there, they complain about challenges. Everything in life, there's so many challenges. You get challenges, then you overcome them. Another one come, you overcome them. So I know they complain about challenges. My challenges are many, because a lot of people, whatever you do, they want bring politics in them. Anything you do, then they try to bring politics into what you do. Even when what you do, you know, want mix them up with politics, then go try to bring politics in what you do. For me, there is a time for politics and there is a time for development. For me, we don't do politics, politics don't run. And I'm focusing on development and development. That's all. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about, when that time comes, we can talk about. But for now, it's called development. So I'm focusing on development. So that's the only challenge, because people in this country not sabi when for say, you know, edu, we come from politics. They're not sabi. They're not sabi. So, and because they're not sabi, I cannot force people for say there's a time where you just need for unwind and focus on other things. There's a time where if you want to go into politics, because it's a draining thing, not just something where you just get for the door no more as if you not get hit. So for now, I just want to focus on development, and the development is 34. And when we finish 34, the next agenda is we're looking now for more special court. For go around the region, make sure say every region gets a special court, and if the region they all get a special court, they will begin back by district, so that every district will get a special court. That's our long-term plan, and that's what we are hoping for. The special court sits only for SGBV cases. Now that the special court they sit on for, so that one they go help we in all our cases. It go fast track more cases, and it go deter a lot of perpetrators them for be scared, because now they know say the courts then they now close to the doorstep. So that's the other plan. So this one now from Victor Jesus. Since you have launched the Hands of Our Girl campaign, we have seen a great decline in rape and other sexual violence in the country. But this has not totally stopped, as in the provinces and outskirts of the city, we have seen and experienced so much of early marriage and teenage pregnancy. I know, like I say, we don't focus on the rape side, and the rape side, we did solidified that one day, we did make sure say, what we need for put in place on the rape side, we are putting them in place. So now the focus don't come now on the early marriage. My brother, I want to promise you say, when I go into the battlefield, I never go to battlefield to lose. So I want to go first. I need to get a proper weapon. And the weapon where I need to get, now the laws them where bind marriage in this country. Now the laws them, the first I want to concentrate on and change them so that the laws them now befit the world where the commoner may not. Where I don't able to do that one day, now left me and them man they are we no get shame pass for go marry people small picking them. The battle now will be between me and them, but that's my promise. But I need first the weapon, and the weapon where I need now the policy, the right policy, and the right laws them. Where parliaments could not enact, so that when we go out and go after these people, we're going out after them, knowing full well so we are protected by the law. So I want to say thank you to you for that question. The other one, you say, so Madam Firstly, given the persistently high number of teenage pregnancies and early marriage, especially in the province, what specific strategy? Okay, I don't explain that day. And how can you ensure that this strategy is implemented? I don't also answer that one day. So I want to say thank you to you, Victor Jesus, for your question. I appreciate them a lot. I don't say yes. A lot of people, they talk about early marriage. I don't forget to, I don't pull my foot panda pedal for the early marriage. I just need the right law, because in fact the one of the reasons we make us start the Hands Off Our Girls campaign now for that one day, because I understand what it mean for be an early marriage victim. I know that one day perfectly, because you know now by the grace of God, no more God save me. We sit on I so small. If not that one day, I swear to God, a different story for the talk so right now, because even the man where them be want to married right now. Na some imam na some place where I not even want for talk about I can look my parents they be I laugh and tell them say bo una be so wicked una look me be una go sell me to some old pervert, and una being expect me say yes that name for don't be my life. So I know what's in early marriage. I know the pain of early marriage, and I know how early marriage they destroy the psychic of a girl, and how early marriage they make you cannot ever plan yourself for the future, because as long as you're concerned, you don't have a future. Your future is just to go there and be a property that produce babies for some sick old fool. So I mean, this is a fight that I'm ready to fight, and I'm going to fight this fight. So I want for that, assure you that one day. This one na Ye Majid Alim Kamara. Ye Majid Alim Kamara. What Sierra Leone is about to gain from this laudable venture, and why are some boys, children that are roaming in the street being mistreated by their guardians, not given the equal opportunity to live life again like others in the respective society? An officer understand this question. Ye Majid Alim Kamara. Women and child are not the only vulnerable to abuse, but boys child too. Yes, that one day, I know that one day. I know that one day. Even boys have been raped in this country. I know that one day, and I shift my position a little bit for accommodate we kings them, because we boys them, we boy picking them, now we kings them in this country. So I shift my position as I continue, because today now about the girl child, now I make give premium to the girl child, but I know say the boy picking and the suffer, and then one day I don't begin address them issues then they. Like I say, one of the issues them where we get when a serious problem on we boy picking them is this drug abuse, this substance abuse we don't rampant in this country. And I take them as an opportunity for begin for address them and for talk to people about it, so that everybody knows, say, you know, we are not going to stay silent on this, because they need to stop. They are destroying our children, they are killing our children, and they need to stop. So I not forget the boy picking them at all. Mustafa Quraishi. What has contributed to the general improvement of girls' future in our country, Sierra Leone, since after the Hands Off Our Girls? Mustafa, I don't talk about all of that one day. Now for just check no more the results the way they can. Now for check the girl picking them, how many of them they in a school. Now for check how many of them they in a school until the end of the year. Now for check on the you know number of girl picking them way now they die in hospitals because of pregnancy. Now for check on all of them in the day, because all of them in the day they all come together and make this wonderful big success. We know the success story for Sierra Leone through the United Nations and everybody else. So I want to say thank you for the time when I don't take with me. I promise say I did do 1 hour. I don't do almost 1 hour 30 minutes from where I start. So I want to say thank you to every one of you. Thank you for when I don't spend this day with me, and I want to celebrate with young girls them. Today is your day. It is the International Day of the Girl Child. I want to say you are the princesses and queens of our nation. Be proud of who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. Be confident of yourself. Focus on your education. Focus on keeping your dignity. Respect yourself and respect your inner self. And make sure, say, your ambition. Do not allow anybody kill your dream. If you don't have a dream in life, you are nothing. Keep the dream, keep the fire burning, and make sure you focus on your agenda. Let nobody destroy your agenda. Let nobody discourage you from where you are supposed to go or from where you're supposed to be. At this juncture, I want to say thank you to every one of you we don't come and listen to all me conversation there and answering the questions them wait and send for make I go answer them. I want to say thank you to una all. May God bless una all. Until another day, I will come back when I get another subject where I need for talk about. I want all of cross with fingers because November 18 is around the corner, and November 18 we are going to commemorate, and we're going to commemorate big time in Sierra Leone. And we get for give the space to victims them for let them know say they are not alone in their fight. We are going to be there, stand with them, pray with them, celebrate with them. You know, it is our plan. We are working on the plan. The First Lady of Nigeria is coming for the first time in Sierra Leone. The new First Lady of Nigeria will be here. We have Sinaj, a friend, one of the biggest gospel artists around the world today, will come and celebrate with us so that we will commemorate with these girls. We have victims of rape that will be flying in from all over the world to commemorate here in Sierra Leone. We have the First Lady of Angola flying in to come and celebrate and commemorate with us here in Sierra Leone. So we have a big deal. We have a whole lot to think about and to celebrate and to be hopeful for. And we are also hoping and praying that we will be celebrating the Hands of Our Girls campaign 5 years anniversary in December. We will be celebrating. So when we finish November 18, we look forward to the Hands of Our Girls 5 years anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you all. May God bless our beautiful country, Sierra Leone.